Someone who has been born of God will always choose to do the right thing. Someone who has been born of God will always choose to do the right thing.
You sure about that?
A real Christian does not intentionally commit sin.
A real Christian does not intentionally commit sin.
You sure about that?
He doesn't steal, he doesn't concoct lies, he doesn't engage in sexual immorality.
Have you read the Bible?
He doesn't plot to murder, he doesn't seek revenge, he doesn't try to get drunk or high, he doesn't pray to idols, he doesn't use witchcraft, he doesn't chase money, and he doesn't withhold resources like food and clothing from other Christians when presented with an opportunity to help someone in need. Just to name a few, things. You can read the New Testament if you want to learn more about what Christians do and do not do.
1 Peter chapter 4, verse 15 says, "But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters." Now, why would Peter mention this if it was not possible for a believer to suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer? Look at verse 16. "Yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify God on this behalf." In 2 Samuel chapter 11, King David, a man after God's own heart, intentionally commits adultery with Bathsheba, compels Uriah to become drunk, intending for him to lie with his wife and thereby cover up his sin and her pregnancy. When this fails, David intentionally writes a letter to Joab ordering the death of Uriah and has Uriah himself deliver the letter. Now, this account alone completely contradicts the aforementioned assertion. Are we to believe that David's adultery with Bathsheba was accidental? That David's murder of Uriah was unintentional? What about Solomon? Am I to believe that he accidentally went after Ashtoreth, the goddess of the Zidonians, and after Milcom, the abomination of the Ammonites? Think about that. Did he unintentionally build an high place for Chemosh, the abomination of Moab, and for Molech, the abomination of the children of Ammon? Is that what you believe? Is that your position? What about Lot? Did he unintentionally, accidentally offer up his virgin daughters to be raped by a gang of sodomites? What about Peter, being presented with an opportunity to boldly proclaim his faith in Christ? Did he do the right thing? Or did he intentionally deny the Lord 3 times? Remember, this man stated that someone who has been born of God always does the right thing when presented with an opportunity and does not sin intentionally. My friend, is that your experience? Of course not. Only a self-righteous, arrogant Pharisee would purport to be such an individual. "All these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet?"